Indigenous Garden in Lismore, and you've got the Murnong yam daisies here. Can you tell me how to identify them from, say, a dandelion?
Well, I hope so. The yam daisies are interesting in that they have a fleshy leaf that stands up tall, doesn't lie flat as a rosette. At no stage does it lie flat as a rosette. That's one indicator. They tend to have little teeth on their leaves that show up. Now, two sorts have the teeth, and then one is just a flat leaf without teeth. That's one way of telling. The other is when they're flowering, as they come up as a bud, the bud comes up with a drooping, the head is drooping until it's ready to flower, and then the head will come up and stand up erect and then flower. And the flowers are very dense. I can pick a flower off, and the petals are very dense in the flower head, and the tips of the petals tend to be flattened or cut off, I suppose you'd say. They're not pointed. And with a dandelion, they tend to be more pointed than these ones are. They are all having tubers like a parsnip underneath the ground, and that's why they were so popular with the Indigenous people, is that they could they were a food source right throughout the year. And after the first year or so, the little tubers are big enough to eat. The three different varieties have got different shaped tuber, and these ones, these are slightly bitter. These bitter and narrower tubers. The ones with the leaf without teeth, like this, tend to have a more tubby tuber and shorter and less bitter to our taste. So they were a real food source. When European settlers came in, their sheep also liked the tubers and basically ate out the indigenous source of food. And so major problem, both for the yam daisies and the lilies, lots of different sorts of lilies in the area.